What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So, last night I made a video. It was discussing the Knox Hill and Screwface Jean battle, right? These are two YouTube reactors. Knox Hill is a white guy. Screwface is a black guy. They are two YouTube reactors who also rap. And so they've been going back and forth at each other on some Kendrick Lamar, Drake type stuff, and it's really big in the YouTube reactor world, right? Because the YouTube reaction world is humongous. And I spoke about how a lot of people don't like Screwface because, one, he does not pander to Eminem audiences, right? He criticizes Eminem, and a lot of Eminem stans do not like that. Two, he calls out anti-black racism from black YouTubers and non-black YouTubers, and they don't like that. They feel like he's being a victim, and he's always talking about race, which I find funny because a lot of people call black folks snowflakes for talking about race, but the way they bitch, complain, and moan and cry when we talk about anti-black racism, oh my God, who are the real snowflakes, right? But anyway, I said I respect Screwface because he calls out a lot of these black YouTubers who coon and shuck and jive and sambo it up, right? And it's a lot of them that do it, but it's a lot of popular ones who really do it. In particular, I'm gonna call their name out. Stevie Knight, No Life Shaq. Now, I'm not saying that these brothers are bad people, but the practices they engage in are harmful to black folks. It is. And as a black man, I can't stand with that shit. I can't. These two in particular, Stevie Knight, especially Stevie Knight, especially him. No Life Shaq be on it too. They both run this whole I want white conservatives to like me thing on their channel. That's how they run and operate their channel. They pander to white conservative audiences, and they laugh off anti-black racism. They dismiss it as something as minuscule and simple, out of their fear that they'll appear woke and lose their conservative audiences, right? They want to attract conservatives because white conservatives, man, if you got a white conservative audience on YouTube, it will drive up your revenue. These two black men know and understand that. They've watched all the things that take place on YouTube, and they construct their channel around these things, right? I watched them shrug off anti-black racism and then go on rants and have tangents, go off on tangents and rants when somebody calls Eminem a culture vulture. And to me as a black man, I'm like, huh? Which one should you be more offended by? White guys saying the N-word? White guys talking down on black people and talking about us like we the scum at the bottom of their shoe? White guys making punchlines about Ahmaud Arbery, a black man who was killed by white racist individuals? Which one should you be more offended by? Eminem being called a culture vulture, or your black trauma being used as punchlines and raps like Knox Hill did? And then Knox Hill want to act like he didn't know, like he wasn't aware how traumatizing, how offensive it could be. Oh, I didn't really know, I didn't think about it, and I thought about how would Ahmaud Arbery family could feel. Well, duh, dumbass. Duh. You know that. Stop playing. I hate when people play stupid and play dumb. And like, you can't piss on me and tell me it's rain. And I'm not one of them black brothers you could do that to. I'm not. Right? And a lot of Stevie Knight and No Life Shaq. Like, I remember when I saw Stevie Knight, he did a reaction to the X-Men 97 trailer. And he titled the video, Disney is Ruining Another Classic. And in the video, you can clearly see he's pandering to the conservative audience, to the white conservative audience. Storm has a certain hairstyle and he's losing his fucking mind because Storm has this hairstyle. Oh my God, it's so woke. This woke shit, I'm tired of this woke shit. I'm tired of this woke shit. He about to cry on the video. Man, this woke shit, they messing it up for us. Oh my God. Wait, why is her hair like this? They messing it up. They're fucking, oh my God. Crying. Like he's about to lose his mind. And his own white conservative audience is in the comment section telling him, chill, bro. Relax. Storm had this hairstyle in the comic books. Why are you so up in arms? And it's because he's trying to pander to y'all. He knows if he calls anything woke, it will attract a certain audience to him, and revenue will drive into him. It will stream in revenue for him. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, black folks, all money ain't good money. Yes, I want to get wealthy on YouTube. I want to make my bread. I'm never going to act like I don't. I do. But I'm not doing it like that. I'm not taking that fucking route. In the Screwface video, in Screwface John, he did a Not Like Us remix. And in the video, there is a clip that he pulls in of No Life Shaq reacting to, I don't even know this white dude's name that claims he from Chicago, which he got to show me he from Chicago. I'm not saying he not from Chicago, but white men who look like him do not be living in Chicago, on the south side of Chicago, like they say he from. They don't roam around the areas we from. I'm Southside Chicago all day. If you come on right now, 773 will fall out in blood. White men that look like that do not be parading through Southside Chicago. They don't. In fact, Chicago is probably the most segregated city in the United States of America. Black people live with black folks. One of my best friends, his grandfather was white. He was the only white man we knew in the hood. They don't fucking live where we at. Northside Chicago and Southside Chicago are like two different cities. Somebody commented that in my previous video. It is. The Chicago that Vince Vaughn grew up in is completely different than the Chicago that me, Derrick Rose, Lil Durk, Chief Keef, it's completely different than the Chicago. There are two different Chicagos. It's so completely different than the Chicago Vince Vaughn grew up in, right? And so when people are like, oh, this white guy, he's from Chicago, Southside Chicago, and I'm looking at him like, bro, where the fuck you from, dog? Tell me. And you gotta tell me addresses and blocks he from. The white dude and that No Life Shaq was reacting to, and that, you know, Screwface used the clip in a Not Like Us video. And in the clip that he uses and he talks about No Life Shaq, No Life Shaq is watching this white dude say the N-word. And he's like laughing it off and dismissing it as something simple, right? And then he gets to a part where, and a lot of these anti-black racists, oh no, he's not being racist. He's just talking about the stereotypes that he grew up in, and he saw that the stereotypes that people have of black folks. And the white guy starts talking about how black folks just, the black men, and people think, or people say black, or how black folks just smoke weed and stand in front of liquor stores all day, and and sell drugs and all of that. And No Life Shaq goes, that's true. That's true about 80% of the N-words. 80% of N-words, they do this. They ain't taking care of their kids. They ain't in their kids' life. They on child support. They got a crazy baby mama. They selling weed. They doing drugs. They smoking weed. And I'm like, huh? You really out here gonna, first of all, made up a fucking statistic and threw that on black people. Do you know how harmful that is, bro? Making up, just throwing out a statistic and throwing that on black folks and making us look bad. Like, really, bro? Trying to make us look like we ain't shit of a people. And then he tried to clean it up. I was talking about the people I was growing up around, and and then Stevie Knight, well, he probably ain't seen other positive influence of black people. Bull fucking shit. Who do y'all think y'all be talking to? Bro, you can't say that type of shit to me. That boy know better. He know better. He knew better, and he know how harmful that rhetoric is. It gives credence to anti-black racist rhetoric that a lot of them conservatives that run to their channel, they use. They say black folks ain't shit. All we do smoke weed, sell weed. Bro, I'm from the south side of Chicago. South side for real, for real. I done lived in every hood from Bronzeville to Inglewood to Chatham. I done lived in Washington Heights. Every type of hood you can think of in Chicago. All different neighborhoods. I done lived 10 minutes from O Block. I done lived on the low end. I done everywhere you can think of on the south side. I didn't live majority, right? Like certain different areas, a lot of different hoods. And with all of that, yes, it was some gang banging dudes and all that, but a lot of us went to school. We went to college, bro. Most of my graduating class from my high school, Morgan Park High School, bro, went to go get master's degrees. Some of us got doctorates, all of that. To say 80% of us, all they just do is smoke weed and sell drugs and don't take care of their kids, bro. A lot of us are fathers who are active. I'm not talking about weekend daddies. I'm talking about active fathers. So to put that label on us, it's harmful rhetoric, and it's coon type behavior, sucking and jiving behavior, and you're allowing a white man to trash our people for the sake of views on your YouTube channel. That's clown shit to me, and I can never let that ride. See, I'm a different type of black man, okay? I'm not saying I'm the most pro-black person. I'm the most conscious brother, but I got a lot of consciousness in me. My father named me Malcolm after Malcolm X. I was born in 93. That movie came out in 92, right? I'm a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, right? An organization that helps to uplift black youth. and make them, it was started to make black folks realize they were more than just labor workers. They could be professionals, dentists, doctors. The founders of my fraternity were dentists, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, journalists, etc., businessmen, educators, right? The fraternity I'm a part of was founded at Indiana University, 1911, January 5th, in a time where black people were looked at as next to nothing. In the Ku Klux Klan's backyard in Indiana. The founders of my organization created an organization that was a safe haven for black men. Something that they could lean on and recognize that they could be more in life than just labor workers, right? So with that shit in me, and me being around my uncles that were super conscious and pro-black and all of that, and understand the things that was against black folks in America, I could never be one of these brothers that pander to white crowds and white audiences just for views and clicks. That shit would go against everything I stand for, stuff my people stand for, stuff or go against organizations I'm a part of, what they stand for, right? It will go against the stuff that I stand for as a black man. And a lot of Stevie Knight and all of them, they don't give a fuck about that. They will coon it up, give N-word passes to white folks, let them say all type of disparaging shit about your people, but and they will shrug it off like it's okay, but have a fucking fit if somebody says anything about Eminem. What does that tell you about you as a black man, bro? What does that tell you about yourself as a black man, right? Like, and to me, it really gets on my nerves too, because they pander to these white conservative audiences by acting like anti-black racism doesn't offend them, right? And then, like, like anytime any black person calls anybody a culture vulture that's white, oh my God, like I said, they will act like they're having a heart attack. And then the con game is too, you know, they react to Eminem videos and Eminem music like it's their first time hearing it. And like their mind is completely fucking blown in order to get them clicks. Because a lot of Eminem stans, all they want to hear is good things about Eminem. You say anything bad about Eminem, they're ready to fight you. They start calling you the N-word. And I say that because a lot of Eminem stans, half of Eminem fans are real hip hop fans. The other half only listen to him. And it's a brother on here that's a noob. Shout out noob, right? Because he support my channel. I'm not saying that you can't like Eminem. You can like Eminem all you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to like and listen to whatever you want to listen to. I'm not mad at any black person that listen to Eminem. What I say is his shit not for me. It's not. His music is not for me. It never pulled me in. It never fell on my ears where I was like, oh my God, I love this. It never resonated with me is what I'm trying to say, right? And what I don't like is that how a lot of Eminem fans, they try to label you as something because you don't like his music. When we tell the truth, because even a Noop, brother, Noop, be for real, Noop, and you know, so shout out to the brother. You know, at our functions, at black functions, we not playing Eminem at cookouts, at the fish fry, at the block party, you know, at your little cousin's birthday party, at the wedding reception. We ain't playing it at our events. He's not played at our black events, and that's the truth. And a lot of white conservative Eminem fans or non-black Eminem fans in general, they lose their mind when they hear that and they try to act like we just making shit up. And it's like, bro, you're not in our community, so you have to know, trust us. We're not playing that in our functions and stuff, right? But they get mad anytime if you don't say anything great about Eminem. They ready to fight you. And I don't respect that. People can have differences of opinion and they don't have to always just love Eminem. They can criticize his music. You can criticize his music and they act like it's the end of the world. And also I learned that a lot of Eminem stans control the YouTube world in a month. Like they control it. If you say anything good about Eminem, your channel will skyrocket. If you just pander to him, I'm refusing to do that on my channel. I'm not cut like that, bro. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I like something I don't like or act like I'm into something I'm not into for views and clicks. I'm not cut like that. And a lot of Stevie Knight, No Life Shaq and them, they cut like that for real. You know, like they will act like something is okay. Like, bro, giving out N-word passes to white folks is just wild to me. And it's just a word, bro. No, it's not, bro. That word was used to denigrate your ancestors. I'm talking about my grandmama, my granddaddy from rural Mississippi, my great-grandparents from rural Mississippi, my great-grandparents from rural Alabama, right? They would use that word was used to belittle them and trash them. And again, If Knox Hill or anybody, you can't say nothing about or Jewish people, they'll call you anti-Semitic. I don't even know if Knox Hill is Jewish or not. I don't think so. But if he was, and if we said something about the Holocaust, we would be labeled as anti-Semitic if we talked about the Holocaust or made a Hitler joke. So him making a Ahmaud Arbery line as a threat to somebody, he gonna end up like Ahmaud. Bro, I'll slap the shit out you, dog. There's no way I can ever let that go. And when Stevie Knight and them and No Life Shaq and they hear these type of things being said by white folks, they just let it slide and act like it ain't no big deal. But let you say something about Eminem, oh my fucking God, how could you say that about Marshall? Ready to defend him bro, get a grip. Calm down, bro. Where's the black folks that raised y'all at? Where the fuck is they at? Because this shit is not, it's just clown shit to me. I'm not pandering to them audiences, and they do it all the time in order to gain revenue. Pander to white conservative audiences and just shuck and jive and sambo it up. That's the problem with them. I'm not cut like that, and I never will be. Peace.